I wake up to the second I hit the bed, I'm thinking about how to make y'all laugh. It's in my blood, my DNA, my very soul. We ain't talking no weak chuckles here. Nah, we talking full-on belly laughs, snorting, can't breathe kind of funny. The kind of laughter that makes your sides hurt, your eyes water, and your heart feel a little lighter. It's that pure, unfiltered joy that only the best comedy can bring. Why am I so funny? Man, it's a gift, a blessing, a curse. People just can't handle the comedy genius that is me. It's like I got this superpower, this ability to see the world in a way that makes everything just a little bit funnier. And I ain't just talking about the big stuff, nah, it's the little things too. The everyday moments that most people overlook, that's where the real comedy gold is. But enough about my undeniable charm and comedic timing. Let's dive into the good stuff. The moments that made y'all hit that like button and share with your mama, your cousin, and even your weird neighbor with the 12 cats. You know the ones I'm talking about. Those clips that went viral. The jokes that had everyone talking. The skits that made you laugh so hard you had to watch them again and again. Get ready, cause we about to relive the funniest Druski moments that had you saying, "This dude wild." From the classic bits that started it all to the latest and greatest, we're taking a trip down memory lane. So sit back, relax, and get ready to laugh like you never have before. This is the best of Druski, the reigning king of comedy, and it's gonna be a wild ride. First up, we got the legendary Coulda Been Records skit. This skit is where it all began, the moment that set everything in motion. Man, this one right here put me on the map. It was the turning point, the catalyst that sparked a whole new chapter in my life. Picture this, me, chilling in the crib, looking fly as ever, just minding my own business, enjoying a laid-back afternoon. When suddenly this dude interrupts my vibe talking about some Coulda Been Records. I mean, out of nowhere he just barges in with this wild story. I'm like, hold up bruh, what in the world you talking about? I was genuinely baffled trying to make sense of what he was saying. This dude straight-faced tells me about all the records he broke, and I'm not talking about music records. No, this was something else entirely. Like he jumped off a building, and not just any building, but a skyscraper, like he was some kind of superhero. He got hit by a car. I'm talking ridiculous stuff. And not just a tap, but a full-on collision, like he was invincible or something. I couldn't even keep a straight face. The more he talked, the more absurd it got, and I just couldn't hold it in. The sheer absurdity of it all had me weak. I mean, who comes up with this stuff? It was like a comedy goldmine, and I was just there, soaking it all in, laughing until my sides hurt. And that's how Coulda Been Records became a thing. It was a moment of pure, unfiltered comedy that resonated with so many people. It was the start of something big, something unforgettable. People couldn't get enough of it. They shared it, talked about it, and it spread like wildfire. It was the birth of a phenomenon, and I was right there in the middle of it all. Looking back, I realized that moment was more than just a skit. It was a defining point, a milestone that marked the beginning of an incredible journey. And for that, I'll always be grateful. Next up, we got the Certified Lover Boy Saga. This one's a real gem, folks. Now y'all know Drake, my guy, right? The man's got hits for days, and when he dropped that album, it was like a cultural event. So when he dropped that album, I had to do what I do best, flip it into comedy gold. I mean, how could I resist? The title alone was begging for a parody. I started hitting y'all with these smooth, seductive lines, calling myself a certified lover boy. Picture this, me trying to be all suave and romantic, but with a twist. But here's the thing, I was saying this stuff while looking as goofy and unsmooth as possible. Imagine trying to be a heartthrob while tripping over your own feet. The contrast had folks rolling. It's all about that unexpected humor, you feel me? You think you're getting one thing, but then I hit you with the complete opposite. It's like, you think you know what's coming, but then bam! Druski hits you with a curveball of hilarity. It's that element of surprise that keeps the laughs coming. And let me tell you, the reactions were priceless. People didn't know whether to laugh or cringe, and that's the sweet spot of comedy. I even got my friends in on it. We'd be out, and I'd start dropping these lines, and they'd play along, making it even funnier. It became this whole thing, where we'd try to outdo each other with the most ridiculous, over-the-top romantic gestures. The more absurd, the better. And that's the beauty of it. Comedy is all about pushing boundaries and finding humor in the unexpected. Certified Lover Boy was the perfect canvas for that. So next time you hear someone call themselves a certified lover boy, just remember, it's not always about being smooth. Sometimes it's about being hilariously unsmooth. Now, let's talk about the time I declared, "You know, I don't speak broke." Listen, I'm all about that positive energy, that abundance mindset. So, when somebody hit me up with that broke talk, I had to shut it down real quick. I'm talking firm, but funny, you know? The way I see it, we gotta manifest that wealth, that success. And we ain't got time for negativity or broke energy. So next time you catch yourself slipping into a broke mentality, just remember my words. You know I don't speak broke. It's all about that positive affirmation, baby.